Hello, welcome to this presentation about WaveMe, and this one will be a little bit under the hood, as I mentioned in the first video about the Shack-Hartmann tool, where we will describe the pipeline in a little detail. So the pipeline is represented here, and the applications that we can put on it are right now presented here. The basic function is always to have a camera stream, and again, as said before, WaveMe tries to be practical, and if it can be done automatically, it is done automatically. This little circle here is perhaps a representation of a filter connection. I think of this application as a set of filters, and as in the Shack-Hartmann presentations, you can add filters to a live stream, and then they start to do the analysis and present the result into the pipeline. If the result can be visualized with as a set of OpenGL commands, as these small threads here produce, they will eventually be handled by this compositor and displayed here. The big thing about this approach is that these circles represent something which has a known type. So for instance, out here comes something which is a raw image, and this particular thread requested to receive a raw image, while this thread requested to receive a gradient field or a quiver field. And so that's why the pipeline manager put them in this order. And the point with this is that it's very easy, if you want to extend the functionality of these applications, is that you take any of those templates, or one of these templates, change the name, add your code, and say, I want to operate on a set of Zernike vectors. Then your code would be inserted here, because this is what this particular thread produces, and you can now, for instance, operate the form of a mirror or whatever you want to do. If you want to do a calibration, you would operate with some other of these tools. You can insert tools on the fly. Nothing will be interrupted, no data will be lost. If you want to, all of a sudden you're interested in what's going on inside my application, which has been going on for 2 days, you don't want to stop it because the data is important to you, you can add a logger application on the fly and produce output or whatever you want to see. As long as it is, you need to enable it as I did here, and if you no longer want it in your data stream, you just remove it from the pipeline and you're back to doing whatever you were doing. And this is the purpose of the pipeline. It allows us to write very focused applications that can easily be extended. And if you're interested to do something which is not immediately available from any source, but many of the topics that you need to have working are, this might be a approach that gives you a starting position much closer to your end goal than having to implement all of this yourself. Thanks a lot for listening. If you have any comments, please leave them, and I will be happy to answer.